I thank the gentleman from New Jersey, Mr. Smith, and I would like to just thank him for the years and years and years of commitment that he has had to the unborn here in America. The unborn have had a friend in Chris Smith, and I thank you that through thick and thin you've been here. Sometimes it seemed like we got a lot closer to our goal. Right now it seems like we're a lot farther away when you look at the way that the winds are prevailing. It's been 36 years since we've had the fateful decision of Roe versus Wade. And in 36 years, we look at the fruit of that decision, what it's led to. Has it been freedom for women? Some might say so. Has it been enslavement for women? There are a lot of women who would testify that, yes, it has been enslavement for them to years of depression, fighting perhaps alcoholism, drug addiction, because they had no idea what terminating the life of their little child would do to them in terms of ripping up their insides. They didn't really know what the decision would mean. My husband has had the privilege of counseling women and men who've been in that decision, abortion-minded women who've later deeply regretted that decision that they made. And I know for my husband and I, we're just so grateful. God gave us 5 biological children over the years that we're so grateful for, and we lost one. And the baby that we lost taught us so much. When that baby died, it changed our lives. And I know for me personally, I couldn't speak for 3 days after I lost that baby. Something was touched in the center of my soul. Something so deep, so fundamental about human life that I can't even put into words right now. But the one thing I do know is that we are created in the image and likeness of a holy God. And I just think that we should not be about the business of taking away something that is so precious and so life-giving that can never be altered. It's a decision that once is made can't be changed. And when we lost our own baby, my husband and I decided we wanted to open up our home to children that were in difficult circumstances. And so we brought in 23 children over the years, not all at once, but over the years. And it changed us for the better, bringing in kids who were in really, some of them, very tough situations. But you know what? I've often heard that phrase from Planned Parenthood that says, every child a wanted child. And I just want the American public to know, every child is a wanted child. There is a foster parent out there that wants to take in a child in at-risk situations. There are adoptive parents out there that are crying tonight, literally crying themselves to sleep because they want to take in a child. And no, we're not talking just perfect children. We're talking special needs children, children with disabilities of every kind. There are parents that want to adopt those children. And so when I look at the policy that's coming down the pike here in our nation's capital, where we're looking at reviving this policy of having the American taxpayer pay for international abortions, my heart breaks. It breaks because it's also unnecessary. It's unnecessary because there is love. There are homes. There are men. There are women that want to offer the positive alternative. For years, one of our colleagues from Pennsylvania, Joe Pitts, offered legislation called the Positive Alternatives Act. He was gracious to allow me to offer that bill last year. I offer it again now this year. It says to the men and women of America who are in a pregnancy that maybe they didn't count on, that there is another way. Abortion isn't the only answer. There's a positive alternative. And if we can allow tax money, your tax money, the American people, to go to pay for international abortions, shouldn't we allow your tax money to go to offer to pay for positive alternatives for men and women, to offer them counseling, hope? Isn't this the time of hope and change? Let's offer true hope and change that will make an eternal difference in the lives of America's next generation. We've lost 50 million. We've lost 50 million Americans, part of the generation that would be up working right now to build this country into a better nation, but we've lost them. To eternity, we've lost them. And I say we have a chance now for true hope and true change, to have a positive alternative so that tax money won't be spent just on death. But tax money now could be spent to offer life, a true positive choice. And that's why I am so grateful to my colleague from New Jersey, the wonderful Representative Chris Smith, because for years and years and years, he's known, he's fought, he gets it. The next generation needs us. They need our voice. And it's why I'm so grateful that I could be a member of Congress to make that message now and to make that plea with my beloved colleague, just to beg our colleagues, join us. If we can offer death, certainly our country is good enough to offer life. And with that, I yield back.